Alright, look, we're back. We're doing this again. Because, I feel like it. Mostly because, somebody posted about this hack and I remembered... Oh yeah, I was playing through it, wasn't I? I'd completely forgotten all the stages that I'd done in the past. And I don't really remember what I've talked about before, so I may talk about things again. But here we are in World 5, which was originally also part of, like, sort of the third world. We did do some stages of it before. This fish here, I don't remember this fish existing. I did play this, like, a little bit just to make sure everything sounded okay. Hopefully it sounds alright. I know it's not, like, amazingly perfect. Yeah, I don't remember that fish being in this hack, and I would not be surprised if it was not in any other stages, so... Oh, you can stand on trees in this and, like, climb up and down them, or just, like, beside them. It's just something I liked doing. There's some, like, old... I think I mentioned it in some of the past videos. I'm gonna say that a lot. There's the old Another Romhack, which was on... I did submit to Super Mario World Central, and that's for, like, half of the jokes? I know, that's not even accurate. Oh, there's a big arrow coin here because you just walk to the right. Going down the pipe messed things up. I remember that much. So, yeah, it's been like 2 minutes in the video and I've already talked over myself like 5 times. Isn't that great? But I'm not going back and fixing that. I've played the stage like 5 times already just trying to make sure everything worked okay. But it's the beach world. It was sort of the water world before, but now it's like full-on beach world. And there's lots of slowdown because of the water. That's just a Super Mario World thing. It's not... It happens a lot in hacks. If you have, like, buoyancy on, it messes everything up. I tried my best to make sure that didn't happen, but it's gonna happen. Like, whatever. Just let it happen. I think in the past, back in my day, people didn't like it. It was like a bad hack if you had slowdown or anything like that, but... You know, just... It happens. Slowdown in games is kind of fun. I don't remember. Can you... No, there's not. But yeah, all this stuff down here sort of led up to here at some point. I don't remember when. I think this red stage here took you up here, and it was going to let you skip World 3 and World 4 at some point. But now you can't do that. Oh, this is not the stage I thought it was. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. The stage I thought it was, and the stage it is, I'm realizing now are the same thing. I just forgot it started out with the spooky ghost house music. You know, there's dolphins and stuff. It's called Deep Damp Cave because there's a cave which you can clearly see. Sometimes there's secrets over here. And there clearly was not there, but here we are. We're in the spooky water cave because it's the beach world. There's the smug boo from Super Mario thing. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't remember the name of that hack. That was my one and only sprite edit, I think, that I contributed to that. So I had to put him in here, too, because this is not so much... Oh, yeah, there's nothing in the boxes. I think in the past I had it show up as ghosts when you hit the block, so it was, like, more obvious that, like, the ghosts stole the items from it. But... They're not there for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think there. Never mind. I was gonna say I think there's no other. Yeah, here's more obvious where it's like the ghost blocks are taking over. Okay, that was a great jump by me. Because I thought you could go down that pipe. There's definitely a pipe you can go down. And these slopes are slippery. I'm just gonna jump into that guy. But yeah, like I was saying, this is less a ROM hack and more an argumentable type thing. where it's all stuff that I've said it before. This is like several years of my life, just like coming in and working on this. It was like, you know, some people draw, some people like make music. I worked on this Romhack. That's why I've gotten some compliments, like from different people, that I'm a good level maker. I don't think that's entirely true. I mean, you know, everybody says that about stuff they make. You know, it's like, it's not perfect. It's you know, there's flaws in it. Of course there's flaws, but I definitely like honed a lot of stages because I played them a lot to make sure that they were good. There's definitely some things where it's like, you know, if it looks like it was finally tuned and tweaked, it's probably because it was. This stage, not so much, because I don't remember liking it. I just thought it was kind of funny to have spooky ghost music and then you're in a normal underground stage. This area you just like run through. It's got the ghost ceiling. I'm not crazy about the ghost ceiling. That's exactly why I don't like it. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So we'll just try that again, and we are outside because that is how midpoints work. I was gonna say I'd better give me a power up, because that is one of my pet peeves about Romhacks. They don't give you enough power ups. It just takes you right in here because, again, that's kind of how midpoints work. I'm not a big fan of the boo ceiling, but it's a very popular thing. I mean, you could probably just stay on the ground and be fine. I think that's probably how I designed it, but who knows? And this section here, I want to say I stole from something. Was it the Mario e-reader type stuff? I believe so. One of the e-reader stages was like the inspiration for this, I believe. I think there's a star somewhere, which is why I hit all of those blocks. Maybe I just like somehow missed it. This is not a good place to be. Yeah, this is definitely... Oh, it's a reverse boo. Okay, that makes sense. I like my reverse boos. Okay, we'll just go up here then. I'm not sure why I like the reverse boo so much, but I do. Yeah, I definitely have like memories of this being taken directly from the Mario 3 e-reader thingy doodle. Yeah, there's a pool of water over here, not suspicious at all. Get your one up. I don't think there's any enemies in the stage now. There's just coins here because that's a secret of level making. If it looks blank and it's a Mario game, just throw some coins in. And then it looks like it's a good level. I don't know if that holds true anymore, but that's what you do. You put some kind of collectible up there. Oh well, that's like a very big spot. You can kind of tell like there used to be more of the stuff down here. That's up here, but we got the another beach level, because again it's the beach world. I think the level that I'm thinking of that I thought was up here was in a previous video. I'd have to go back and check that, which I ain't doing, because you can just watch that. But Bob-omb Battle Beach is one of those stages where it's like, I'm pretty sure I thought of the name first and it was pretty funny, and then I made the stage, or maybe not. I couldn't tell you too much of that anymore, but chances are if a name is funny, or there's like a funny mechanic or something, then that's, you know, you make a stage around that. These trees, they do mess me up. I was talking before about how I liked them, and I put them in like some old levels, like before this hack was even a thing. There wasn't too much more to that, but I'm remembering now that I've started talking and did not finish my thought. But there was not much more to it. We've got bullet shooters because I've said it before, bullet bills are one of my favorite enemies for some reason. Not really sure why. I like a lot of Mario enemies, just like in general. At least the old ones. The new games I'm not too keen on the enemies. Not that they're bad, I'm just... You know, I guess it's like a nostalgia thing. But they use these enemies in those too, and they're fun to see, so... Yeah, I think at one point I had these guys. There's a generator for just the bombs. Come down, and if it's not just the bombs and it's like bombs and Goombas, and I'm sure there's one for just the parachuting the bombs, but I got bullet bills instead because I think that was easier. I think. But yeah, that's basically World 5 until you get to the castle. You may be hearing something outside my window, so apologies if you hear that, but if not, then we won't worry about it. Yeah, it's, there might be a stage here too, even. But yeah, just 3 stages after World 4. I guess technically 4, because there's a stage after the castle. But we got the beachfront property, which I think is the actual name that it was meant to be. The castle stage. It's pretty long. It's probably gonna be the other half of this video. It's got a special guest in it, which everybody loves every time he shows up. Or she. Yeah, there it is. The boss bass. The instant kill boss bass. I did try to make it not so prominent outside. Like I tried to make it sort of easy to dodge, but you're still gonna have to dodge it. Something I think you can do is you can just like duck here, and it jumps over you, which I was aware of, and I didn't really want to shy people away from that. But I'm pretty sure you can just stand here. Yeah, you can just stand here and you're fine. Although it's kind of frightening. I probably could have like put this. I'm jumping too, just like I'm afraid of it. Probably could have made it a little less frightening. But you got the trees here too to stand on. Intentional design. There's a lot of stuff in these that just sort of happen. But then you make it in the castle, and it's, you know, it's a beach house, so of course it's underwater. Well, there's the invincible porcupuffer. I think when I made this stage, I did have it sort of in my head that I wanted to revisit some of the themes that were in the world before, which is not something you see too often in my castles. Also, the water pushes you back, which is not fun. Also, getting... Okay. Okay. This is why I died to that flip, because I wanted that power-up, which is very helpful, as you can see. I was thinking on the way back here, playing the stage, I don't know if this is like the first hard stage, or if I said there was like a first hard stage previously, but this is definitely a hard stage. It's like one where you definitely need to sort of know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely don't quite remember what comes up next. I think there's like this section and then it's the midpoint. Yeah, this is a little section. That's my commentary. It's a little section. I don't know what else to tell you about it. It's got the sleeping fish in it because the rip band fish. Because I do like this part. It looks pretty cool. But again, I think if this section probably could have just been taken out. It doesn't really add too much. It's not terribly castle-y. It's just fish. But I do like the fish enemies. I think I said that maybe way back in Fishy Fields. That's why Fishy Fields exists. We got this little section here, so the boss bass can come in. And boss bass is invincible. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know if like I expect you to know this is like a safe spot, but it's definitely here because it is. Like again, I was saying before, like I played this a couple times. Okay, and I don't know why I sponge on my nose. That was not smart. But yeah, they're there for a reason. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, saw that coming. But midpoint's right there, so it's not that big of a deal. I won't even edit the video. We can just hop right in it. Oh yeah, you start under the ground because again, that's how midpoints work. That made me laugh. There is an actual boss in this stage too. I know some of the castles don't have actual bosses, or at least most of the... I say most. Some of the previous ones didn't, but okay, I just fell. There we go. We went a little bit faster, and we didn't die stupidly that time. We'll still die. I will still die stupidly, but it won't be for that right now. Okay, that was... My fingers were not on my controller correctly, so that was... okay, so here's a boss. If I can go in the door. I don't think I put any power-ups here, which is something I probably should have did. The background's also kind of ugly. I don't know why it's ugly, but it's the fish from Kirby. You wanted just to throw the skulls at you. And then you want to throw the skulls at him. Or her. And not swim into it. It's kind of difficult. Okay. Okay, maybe back here. Still small. But yeah, this boss is just something I found on Super Marvel Central. I want to say it's supposed to be random, but it's not random. Because it kind of just does the same thing every time. It's supposed to be random, I can tell you that much. Okay. Well, we got like a billion times because this stage was like super long. But yeah, I'm dying a lot in these stages, which is fine. It's, you know, it's the end of the 5th world. I think that's an okay time to get difficult. There we go. That's all you gotta do. Should I made the skull something else? Probably. I think. Yeah. Okay. I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Oh, by the way, this stage is way easier with cape. I don't think this boss is defeatable by fireballs or anything like that. I was gonna say something else regarding that. I didn't. Oh yeah, I was saying before. I definitely changed something about his toss. I think the Gordos that he shoots out were bones before, which didn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what was changed. Because the skulls were normal, like they were part of the base package with this. I think it takes 5 hits. But this boss is very annoying. I don't like it. And also as I said, the background's weird, and also you got that one up there, like that. That's stupid. But I do know I put these 2 blocks in the stage to make the boss a little bit more challenging, but I think what happened instead, that this boss got way more annoying. Look at that, there's just like 3 shots that just went wherever. Okay. Just sitting around waiting. This is a great boss that I put in my hack. I would... A+ would do it again. And he doesn't even fall off the screen. You have to sit there and look at him. Yeah, this is not a great boss. I feel like I had intended to tweak it a little bit more. I like how the timer going down is still something here during this cutscene, because I made the time so long. Oh, I even call it the horrible Orca boss. It's like I was aware that it was not a good boss, and I left it in. That's great. All more closer to Bowser's domain. His machinations influence reign greatly over this area. Stay on your toes. Okay. Oh, you just like go straight into World 6. Yeah, World 5 Part 2 is not great, but yeah, you got World 6 here. And you can see over here on the left there is a... Well, I'll talk about that in the next video. This has been done by World so far, so we'll check that out next time. Even though I don't think I said too much about this, it's... I mean, there's like 3 stages, and... You know, I think most of what I had to say about World 3 was like... Or World 5 was here, where it was like World 5 Part 1. I think even 2, I used to have the world numbers sitting around, and I had 5 sitting here. But that was back when you could like go up here, and like most of World 5 was intended to be a secret, but it ended up just being kind of weird once I put everything together. So yeah, we'll figure that out, or I'll just be very confused and talk over myself.